And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We've got underway here pretty promptly. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It is that familiar... And the shots! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Messi. Now it's McTominay. And it's lofted through here. Deftly away. And he's done very well to take that back. Vieira. Davids. Good take, and is he in? Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. Bale. Decent chance! Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is from Mario. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Nedved. Vieira has created one goal already. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. McTominay. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. He's in space and looking for options. And gets the keeper's ball. Roberto Carlos. And here's Bale. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Nedved. Nedved goes on a charge down the left. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Davids. Bebeto. Chance for a shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Bellingham going about things with real menace. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. It's a sharp pass.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
McTominay. That's Romario. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Messi looking for options for movement. Quality ball. Nedved looking to add to his goal. Now it's Pelé. Cafu. Yeah. It's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Davids. Bebeto. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto has been caught there, it's a foul. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter.
We're down,
it's
but
been
we're far
very
from out.
flat,
Now
and the
let's all
support
rally
have had
behind the
little to
boys
cheer
and show them a
about,
bit
so
of
an
support.
awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception. Yeah. It's Bellingham.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the through ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. McTominay.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Messi. Messi purring through the gears. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi is behind this one.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Looking for the run. Well cut out. Not much of error there at all. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nedved. Vieira cuts out the pass. Great vision. And the finish! Yes, it's there! They have got it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
McTominay gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he's there to retrieve it. That's Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? No mistake! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to...
Face-to-face with Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, McTominay. Number 21, Bellingham. Number 5, Romario.
Roberto
Number
Carlos
17,
delivers.
Bale.
He's taking no
Number
chances
23,
there.
Messi.
And now they can
Coming on
string
the
out a
field,
defence.
Number 2, Mateo.
Good ball, good
Number
take.
22,
Arsenal
Sado.
really are going
Number
about things in the right
18,
fashion, Peter.
Mbappe.
It's great to see.
Number
They're
15,
coming again and
Eto'o.
again.
Number
You know, the
24,
interest value in this game
Platini.
might just take off from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Del Piero. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted. And drive! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And he thumps it clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's come to nothing. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram. Mateus. Now, can they get him away?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things...
And he shoots! And the lead stays intact, just.
Eto'o was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Opts for safety. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. Now he's off and running. Let's a look and place it forward. Zanetti. Cruyff. Del Piero. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Eto'o. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe picks it up out. Oh, crossbar! Thuram gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eto'o. Seedorf. Mateus. Now it's Platini. Searching pass he's played there. And a chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
This is a hard one to...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, if the pre-game...
Finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's a look and plays it forward. Picks out, it's Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Nedved.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a good ball out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. In with the challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Nedved. Yeah. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk. Nedved wins the duel this time. It's Bebeto. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bebeto, and this is Pele. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's well spotted. And now the breakaway. Seedorf. Pullet.
That's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Davids. And it's Nedved. Now it's Pele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe is onto this. Pass somewhat off target. And he's running through. Tries a shot. Goal! Arsenal! That was was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's been close, shooting chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? This is Messi. Goal kick. No. Oh, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. It's Maldini. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back underway. He's away! Roberto Carlos. Now Davids. Nedved. And it's Vieira. Vieira with the foul. Vieira. Davids. Here's Nedved. Seedorf defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's headed upfield. Vieira. Arsenal in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Schmeichel claims Compton. Vieira. Cafu. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Messi. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos. Pele. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto. Cafu.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bullish header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
So, time for changes
Sado.
on both sides, actually.
Number 8. Gullit. Number 18. Mbappe. Number 17. Bale. Number 23. Messi. Coming on the field. Number 2.
Does well to get it back.
Number 21. Bellingham. Number 5.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Number 15. Eto. Number
Eto'o.
26.
Passing is
Baggio.
crisp and sharp.
Substitution in
This is
progress.
Roberto Baggio.
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Romario. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good-looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Vieira. Foot in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Roberto Baggio. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. That's a dangerous ball. Del Piero. Eto'o takes control of it and he's on the move. Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu. Oh, that's nice. Cafu plays it in. And that should get the job done. Can he spark a counter here? And he plays one through. Romario could try cutting, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Good chance here! Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff.
2 added minutes
Tries to
has
play
been
it through.
indicated.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Del Piero. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cafu. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time.
Welcome to today's
a day
match.
for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both.
He's gone for goal! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Mbappe. No, that was never going to make it. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
And he's decided to go for it. And that is doing no harm at all.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
That's Vieira. Quarter of an hour played. That's gone loose. Bebeto. And Bebeto! Chelsea have a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's quick to get it clear again. Thuram getting this one clear. So it is still 0-0. Messi. Bullet. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Pele. Pele! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is good strength. Not yet. Well, they've got it back. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Not yet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Pele! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Pele. Driving forward. Pele! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So So the first moment of...
And he's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Adams can get it clear. Gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pele. And this is Bebeto. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And yes, it's him, and it's Pele! Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. And the ball is out of play. And it's Messi. This looks promising. And the shot! He hits the net! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Out of time.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, there's the clearance. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Bebeto. And he's managed to get free. Bebeto! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
So that was the first half.
It is
We believe
quite
the
a
boys
game,
can turn
breathless
around.
and laced
Of
with
course they will.
excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is good alertness. Red. Yeah, this physical challenge. And this is Pele. Out towards the flank. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through? The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is tries a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a...
It's Bale! Nedved. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? Bale going face to face with his great rival. Yeah. Bebeto. Cafu. Now it's Messi. Mbappe has it in a wide position, and he's in great chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substitution for
time for
Arsenal.
changes on
Number
both sides,
22,
actually.
Seedorf. Number 8, Gullit. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 17,
Cruyff.
Bale.
Cruyff,
Number
not going to lose
23,
out here, not against this
Messi.
opponent.
Coming on the field, number 4, McTominay. Number 21, Bellingham.
Maldini
Number 10,
defending his corner
Del
stubbornly,
Piero.
stood up very
Number
well to his
15,
man.
Eto. Number 24, Platini. Substitutions taking place.
Cafu gets a good foot in there. Now it's Del Piero, and this is Eto. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Eto! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bellingham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal have their third corner. And he can clear it away.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that wasn't wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. So their fourth corner of the game. Played out wide, and it's Thuram in towards the back. Terrific header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Platini really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
They're up to 5 corners now. Should have put that away. Cruyff. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos receives it in and the shot! It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
In with the challenge. Played back in. This might spell danger. Maldini goes back to front. Del Piero. Threads one in. Oh, red. Nice interception.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Somewhat off target, and it's McTominay. Great ball if he can get there. .90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Scores are level. We will go into extra time.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Arsenal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Del Piero. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Del Piero. And it's Davids. Cafu. Now it's Eto'o. Bellingham. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. Del Piero. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Platini. He has found the way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff. And it's Del Piero. Pelé. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
To inform you that today's match day
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. It's Zanetti. And this is goes for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Eto'o demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to...
There's the shot! He would have been quick to recover this. That's well seen too.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Oh, shooting chance! They've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Platini! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Arsenal
really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's Eto'o! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Eto'o has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately
Let's hope for
they
better
lost
luck
the game.
next time.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes. It's Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now the ball in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Just the goalkeeper's McTominay! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Arsenal have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Now this could be a chance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good. It's Pele! It's their second corner of the game. That's a fine challenge. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Bale is onto this, and the shot! Vieira. In with the challenge. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's McTominay. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Cafu carries the ball down the right. It's a promising position. He decides to cross it. Oh, number 3 coming up. It'll be a throw-in. Lovely pass, but... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Vieira. Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a cute ball. That pass just didn't quite work. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Romario, Mateus, now it's Bale, Romario, and a terrific save from the keeper.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Bale. No, that was never going to make it. And if you have just joined us,
Two
still
added minutes
just
have been
one
indicated.
goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pele. Foot in. Yeah. Now it's Romario. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. He rises! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vieira demonstrated great strength, though. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Vieira. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And a chance! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Chelsea go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Arsenal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Yeah, can they get him away? Tries a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Pinches it off him. Vicious ball here, and he's picked out the run. Nedved. And Adams. Pele chasing after it. Now it's Pele. McTominay does well to get it back. And it's Romario. And this is Bale. Now it's Pele. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vieira gets over and intercepts. Bale. Vieira. Nedved gets a foot in here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. McTominay. Davids. We expected better, and so did he. And this is Bale. Bale! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's following up. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
McTominay fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for
changes
Arsenal.
here from both sides, in fact.
McTominay. Number 2, Mateus. Number 23, Messi. Number 5, Romario.
He's had it nicked
Number
away.
17, Bale. Coming on the field, number 22, Seedorf. Number 21,
Smartly reclaimed.
Bellingham.
Pressing's
Number
intense,
26,
and it's paid off.
Fazio.
Bellingham.
Number 25, Johan Cruyff. Number 15, Eto'o.
Looking to play him in. It's Eto'o! It's hit the uprights.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Cruyff. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Cruyff. Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter.
Added minute has been indicated.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Good-looking ball. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's Del Piero. Picked out brilliantly. And Cruyff! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Del Piero. And the ball is out of play. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. He's picked his way through. Chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. The end of the game. Reflections.
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.